Hi, second graders. Your task today for Wednesday is to write your new daily schedule in order from beginning to end. I live kind of far from Peralta, so my daily schedule looks pretty different now that I'm teaching from home instead of teaching from Peralta. So right now, my wake up time is around 7 a.m. So I'm going to start my day there. I wake up and make breakfast. Around 7 o'clock. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see it a little better. Okay, around 7 o'clock. Let's see, so at 7 o'clock, remember our clock from Monday that you made. Here's my 7 o'clock. My hour hand, the shorter hand, is going to point to the 7. My longer hand, minute hand, is going to point to the 12. So I want to make sure I draw my clock that looks just like that. Okay. Shorter hand to the 7, longer hand to the 12. All right. Now it asks AM or PM. AM or PM. All right. So in the morning when I'm waking up, it is AM. It's AM. All right. Let's see. Next, after I wake up and make breakfast, by that time it's probably around 7. Let's see. I'm gonna say let's say 7:35. Give myself a little bit of a challenge to write a different time there. 7:35, and that's gonna be AM. It's still the morning. All right, and during that time, I am tidying up the house. I might have to wash dishes. I might throw a load of laundry in, or maybe fold a load of laundry. Maybe I want to do a quick vacuum through the house. Okay. So 7:35. Okay, if I take my clock from Monday, let's see, here's my clock, 7:35. Okay, my hour is 7. My minutes, I'm going to count by 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, I'm pointing to the 7 as well. Now, if it's 7:35, is my hour going to be pointing directly to the 7? No, because our 7 is more than halfway through our hour. Our hour hand will be at least halfway in between, if not even slightly over a little bit, because our hand is moving as the hour goes on. Okay, about there. 7:35. Okay, so I want my clock to look like that. All right, let me draw this. I'll zoom in again. 7:35. Okay, so I want my hour hand to be pretty close to in between the 7 and the 8, and I want my minute hand to point to the 7. There we are, 7:35 a.m. All right. Next, let's see, around 8 o'clock, it's still morning, so it's a.m., I start sending and checking emails. Sending and checking emails. I also, during that time, while I'm sitting at the kitchen table with my computer, I'm also helping my daughters with their schoolwork. And you're going to make your work look a lot neater. I'm rushing just so that I can show you guys this. Okay. And then 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, let's see. 8 o'clock, my hour hand's going to point to the 8. My minute hand is pointing to the 12. It's the o'clock. 0, 0. All right, next, let's see. We're sitting at the table for at least an hour, for sure. And at 9 o'clock is when we've been having our Zoom meetings. All right, so let's see, 9 o'clock, it's still the morning, a.m. This is going to be morning. 9 o'clock. So my hour hand's going to point to the 9. It's my shorter hand. And my longer hand, the minute hand's going to point to the 12. There we go. All right, there's a start of my day. And so you don't have to watch me write this all again. I actually wrote one out for you because I want to talk about when AM is going to soon switch to PM. So after our meeting, about 9:15, here's my schedule. I start to head outside and I make my daughters have some outdoor playtime, and I definitely need to get some vitamin D, so I head out into the sun. Around 10:30, usually we have some sort of project starting. Right now we're working on making an ABC book out of the different bugs we can find in our backyard. And we're having trouble coming up with a few letters that are missing. Around 11:30 is when we have lunch. I make lunch, eat lunch, and then clean up after it. 11:30, and that's all still AM. Okay, here's the part. At 12 o'clock is when our time switches from AM to PM. So 11:30 is before 12 o'clock, so that's still AM. After that part, when we're eating lunch or making lunch and eating lunch and cleaning up, then about 1 o'clock we start to do some work again. My youngest daughter, Scarlett, starts to nap, and that means that I can come in and start recording these lesson videos for you guys. So 1 o'clock is an hour after 12 o'clock, and that is now PM. So here I have my hour hand pointing to the 1, my minute hand pointing to the 12. So when you're making your schedule, remember that when it's before noon, that's 12 o'clock, before noon, your time is going to be AM. After noon, it's going to turn to PM. So if you eat lunch at 11:59, it's still going to be AM. If you eat lunch at 12:01, it'll be PM. All right, so remember that. So your task is to write your daily schedule in order from beginning to end. So I only went up to 1 o'clock. Keep on going all the way until you are in bed. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.